so today is cool. Like, we're just using a pretty simple, to me, what I'd call a standard setup. Anytime that I'm gonna do what I would call a talking head video, this is pretty much the starting point, and then from there, if I wanna make more interest, then I'll change things from there. So if you can see here, we start with our key light. And for me, a lot of the times, whenever I'm going to do something, I'm first looking for the practical use of it. So it's like, all right, I know I need a light to light my subject, so I'm going to go with a key light here. And in this situation, this is a pretty simple setup. We just got it on the stand here. Isn't anything super special about the light. I'm actually using this softbox just because this is the one that I had available. It was quick to be able to go ahead and use. And so for me, a lot of the times I'm like, all right, this isn't necessarily the softbox that I prefer to use for this type of a shoot typically, but it's just the one that I had free at the time. And so it works, it does what I want it to do. And then as you can see over here on the camera situation, we have our teleprompter thing set up here that we'll be able to throw an iPad here just for our subject to be able to seamlessly look straight into the camera. And that way it looks like he knows exactly what he's talking about. And I'll show you some of that footage of what that looks like here shortly. As you can see here, if you want to come back here, we have on the screen, we have our false color, which I absolutely love because it always sets it up to where if you understand what each thing mean on here, you always get the perfect exposure, which makes the image just look amazing. And so we're using that. I also have the app here. Don't have to have this, but this is cool, isn't it? I like using this because it lets me be lazy. So I'm gonna sit right here, back here in the director's chair. As you can see, it's not the right height, but it's good for me. But I get a chance to sit here and watch the image and just kind of get an idea on what it's looking like without, being all here or, being an audience for him. And so as you come over here, we have our rim light, or some would say our backlight, our hair light, whatever you want to call it. Either way it go, it's back here. And so we're going to use this tube here, the long tube here. I had other options, and a lot of the times for me, I go back to practical. It's whatever light that I have, I'm going to use that light to try to do that. I like this one because of the throw on it, the power on it also. I love how much power it has in it. And then of course the functionality of being able to switch to different color tones and things like that. And so we just got that boomed up here right over the subject. And then we have this light here, just another copy of the main key light. And we got a little grid on here. And this is the thing, this light isn't necessary, like you don't have to have it. This light here isn't necessary, you don't have to have it. But it really do change things. It really does add some character. It helps pop the subject off the background, which I'm always trying to do no matter what it is I'm shooting. And so, as you can see, it's just lightly throwing a ray across the background here, just a touch. I think I got it turned down quite a bit. It may be on like power 10 or something. And then we just went with the color tone, the blue, because that's just one of the brand colors for the subject today. Man, like pretty simple. There's some projects to where, hey, you could throw the kitchen sink at it. You could have all kinds of stuff, all kinds of gear, all kinds of tools. But for me, it's like, okay, what is it that I actually need to be able to accomplish what it is that I'm doing? And if I can accomplish it with the camera and a light, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If I can accomplish it with just a camera, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. You just stay tuned. I'll show you what this looks like in just right.
Hey, Jonathan Bissick with New City Olathe. Have you ever stopped to ask who's really shaping the way you think? Whether it's your news feed or the classroom or your friends or your childhood, we're all being educated by someone. The real question is, what would your life look like if Jesus was the one voice in all areas of education? This Sunday in week 4 of our series, The 8 Arenas, we're asking how Jesus can be Lord in every area that shapes us. Relationships, politics, education, money, work, identity, entertainment, and faith. This week we're talking specifically about education. Not just school, but discipleship. Because the world is discipling us 24/7. But only Jesus offers truth that leads to freedom. Proverbs says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Join me this Sunday as we ask, who's forming your mind? Is it drawing you closer to Christ? I hope to see you there.
Okay, we just got done shooting, and like I said, super quick. We did literally 2 takes, and it was only 2 takes because it was 2 different videos. Very quick, man. Not every shoot turns out this way. Not every opportunity you recording somebody, it turns out this way. And that's okay. Like, some people are way less comfortable with being on camera, and that's completely okay. So the tool for me is to try to help a person be comfortable. I always tell them, just whenever you're recording it, get out of your mind, get out of your head that like you have to get it right, you have to do it right, and you'll be all right. So usually whenever I do these, I'm just flowing. I'm not trying to do something, you know, unusual or do something that I typically wouldn't say or anything like that. So with that being said, stay tuned for the next one, and I give a shout out to Nathan behind the camera.